Anver Classens, A-N-V-E-R, and the last name is C-L-A-S-S-E-N-S. Currently, I am a Division Director of Applied Technologies for Central Piedmont in Charlotte, North Carolina. I attended a high school. It was actually a boarding school that was run by missionaries from the United States. And I attended that most of my life. And at some point, I started to get an interest in the United States and education here. And that was at the time when we were reading about John Kennedy, we were reading about the space exploration, and I had this interest in engineering. I got on the plane in Johannesburg, flew to New York, and when I was in New York, I had to take a transfer that was in a helicopter. So I got to see the city of New York in a helicopter. And after I landed in LaGuardia, and I got to the terminal, walked down the terminal, and I just saw Dallas. So I thought, well, that must be my plane. I decided I was going to check my ticket, and it said Braniff Airlines. Then it was Braniff Airlines, and I was on American Airlines. So I was on the wrong plane. But I managed to get to LeTourneau. After I'd been here a couple of weeks, I was still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Mechanical engineering, electrical. The next semester I took a welding class with Mr. Kilhorn, and I just fell in love with welding. After I graduated, there was a recruiting effort here on the campus, and I think there was 9 welding graduates, and quite a number of companies were on campus recruiting. And one company, towards lunchtime, finally looked at me and they called me over, and I went and sat and talked to them. And I found out that they were interested in me. They offered me a job. This was DeVoe Corporation in Marietta, Ohio. So they flew me up there, and I took a look at the company. They were a pipe fabrication company and provided products to the nuclear industry at the time. So the training I received at LeTourneau really helped solidify that position, and that's the beginning of my career. I found myself changing jobs every 3 years, maybe 4 years. And finally, I was approached by Central Piedmont to serve on an advisory committee for the welding program there. They were training welding. So I accepted that, and before I knew it, they talked me into teaching a class, which was blueprint reading. So I taught the class, and after a while, they talked me into applying for a job there as an instructor. I thought, well, this is what God wants me to do, and this is an opportunity that I can't pass up. So to make a long story short, I think LeTourneau is the ultimate when it comes to training young engineers. I believe there's a good future for this college and this university and for the students in this university.